So yesterday I introduced the channel of marketing to you. So yesterday I introduced video marketing to you, or sorry, the channels of marketing, right? We spoke about content, video, social media, and email marketing, right? So, so today we'll be seeing how we could use platforms to actually put together videos. Yesterday, I explained CapCut to you all, right? That is an essential platform that you could use to, you know, put together your video elements, right? So I'll be introducing the platform to you. For those of you that don't know, then also uh, online editing platforms that has other videos that we could use for there as well. And you can also choose to subscribe to their premium uh, content if you wish, right? So, but let's get into it. So here we have the cap, right? You remember yesterday we created a new project. So here you can find the new project here. So I'll just click to open the new project, right? Give it some minutes or some seconds. So can you see? Okay, I think it has shifted. All right, so now you can see the interface. All right, so this is the interface of CapCut, just as I showed you yesterday. So now on this interface, you can import your videos. Right, top left corner, you're going to see the import tab here, right? I hope
Uh,
you see
excuse me,
it.
sir.
Can you see it?
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Your screen is showing your icon. I'm not seeing your screen.
Please use the chat. Use the chat section to interact. Don't use your mic. If it's okay, let me stop sharing. Then I'll share again. What about now? Can you see the screen now? If you can see the screen. Okay. So what could be the possible problem now? What about now? Can you see it now? Can you see the screen? Is it showing any sign of loading on your interface? Bah. Okay. If I could share my windows, then let me share my entire screen. Can you see my entire screen now? As in I've shared my entire screen. Can you see it? Ah, what is now happening? Okay, just give me a second. Let me leave this one, join back again. I rejoined the call and I shared my screen. Visible now. You can see it now. Okay. All right. So it was Team's Wahala. Team was not able to transmit it. All right. So good thing that you can see it now. So now, as I was saying, this is the CapCut interface. This is how it looks like on your PC version, right? It's quite different from what you have on your phone version, right? And I usually tell most content creators that it's important for you to create your videos on your PC, right? You can use your phone, right? Some professional editors they even use their phone. It depends on how well you're flexible with your phone, right? But if you're not that flexible on your phone, I advise you to, launch into your PC, right? So, but either ways, there's still production. So on this PC version, you have at the top left corner of your screen, you're going to see you have import, you have audio, you have text, you have stickers, you have effects, you have transitions, you have captions, filters, and adjustments, right? So now these are your main tools or your main tabs that you use to operate on your CapCut, right? So this import section here shows all the whole medias that is contained within these main tabs, right? It shows the main medias that is contained within these main tabs. So on this import, you have this is where you could come and select to import your video clips to your editor. So those videos you've recorded and those pictures that you want to add, those product pictures, or let's say those graphic slides that you want to add to that video to come out as one piece, this is where you import all of them. So on this your editing platform or editing software, CapCut, you uh, you could import three major files, which is your videos, your audios, and your pictures, right? I think when you get to advanced stage, you could import, there's what is called LUTs, right? LUTs are color graded templates, or let's say, yes, they're color graded templates that you can apply to your videos to enhance the color of your videos or give it a different look entirely, right? So these are the things you can import. So this is where you import, right? Then if you hit this audio tab, on this audio tab here, you can see a loads of um, audio templates, right? These could be sound effects. You have music, right? You have sound effects. It's loads, right? But when you're using this CapCut, you have to use the internet, right? You use internet so you can see all these templates. You have sound effects. Here on this copyright, you can choose to check copyright of the audio you want to use, so that you know end up having your video, the audio of your video, turned off automatically when you upload it on TikTok. Like the first set of photo students I handled training with, they had problems with copyright issues. So they didn't know that they could actually check copyright of the audio that they want to use, right? So you could check it here. So also, if you want to extract an audio from a video, you can also import it here and extract. Then here too, you can see TikTok sounds, like sounds that are trending on TikTok thereabouts. So, but you have to sign and link your account to CapCut, right? Uh-huh. The name of the editing software is CapCut. It's stated here. You cannot see it here. CapCut. You the name is CapCut, right? So then over to the text section, the text main tab, right? So we have add text. You can add a default text, right? You can add default text. I think this one is a new one, AI generated. Create amazing text effects with simple prompts, right? You can add this is new. They just added this new to PC version and it's free. Okay, so you can use AI generated text, whatever. Then they have effects, text effects. These ones are presets that you can use, right? Text effects. Then these are the presets, or rather, you call them templates. So on these text templates, you see templates that you can re-edit. You don't need to redesign. So all you just need to do is click on it, then change the text. This Brazil here, you can change it to favor, change it to coconut, right? Anything you want, you can see subscribe me or whatever you want to add to your video. They have load of them, like tons of them. So if you scroll down, you're going to see as much as you can find and as much as you want to use. So on this auto caption, it's cool. It helps you to auto caption your audio, right? The Let's say you upload a video and you want an auto caption of what your models or your actors are actually saying. So you should be you should be transcribing on the screen. This is where you use auto caption. So auto captions helps you to generate it and then you just do the necessary adjustments to it. Okay. So also if you go next to the sticker, so you can see that you to your videos, right? What sticker you want, you know, just to add more features, more creativity to your videos, right? You can see this how should I put it? What's the name of this thing itself? Public address system, right? You can also add it. Look at what is this one? 8. This is 8, right? You can also add the effects. There are much, right? There are much you could find. There are much you could find. All right. So, but I think all these stickers are maybe you are creating teenager content and stuff like that because it's hard for you to see something that you. Okay, you can also. I think there's this like this WhatsApp now. You can use this WhatsApp on for your professional content, right? And some other things that you can find useful. It's left for you. You are the creator. You know the kind of content you want for your marketing. So at the effect, okay. So right next we have effects. Whose mic is on? The person should turn that mic off. Prince Chidiegui, it was a mic that was turned on and you could not turn it off. Okay, so now we have over to the effects tab. So on this effects tab, this is where you can choose to add a kind of effect on your videos, right? If you watch videos on TikTok, you see this kind of this effect here, this diam zoom. They use it very well, right? Only few content creators use this lightning effect. And so there's this camera focus as well, right? So there are so many effects here, right? That you can choose to apply to your video as much as you want, right? So just to make your video have good dynamics, fine dynamics. So then on the transition, Now this is where you could select a different transition, and the work of transition is to help you, move from a particular video scene to another one. Let's say um, you are done with maybe on your video you're talking about uh, the product, and you want the um, video or the scene of the product, just the product you're talking about. Maybe you recorded the product or something, or you recorded another scene where customers are buying the product, and you want it to, it should move from that one that you were talking to that one to the one where your customers are talking with it or are using the product or the product video. Then this is where you could use your transition to have a smooth transition, right? So that the video could smoothly move from one to another. So you have different types here. Like me, one of the transition I like using the most is black fade, right? Because I just want this smooth transition, like too much, without too much, without too much distractions. So these captions, we talked about captions, right? So I think they just added this tab here. The new features that they added here. All right, so filter. So filters are just like color effects that you want the video to have. Color, right? This one is changing the color of the video, the look, how the video is going to look, the feel. All right, it's more like color grading, but this one they named it filters, right? So these are like templates. You have them. You can select the ones you want that will be applied on your videos. Then you have the adjustment. Now this adjustment is, you can see custom adjustments. You can use the adjustment to adjust the colors, right? This one you just want to adjust it by yourself, right? And it's where when I talked about loots, you can import to loots, color. So I've explained this whole part here. Then this part that is showing player, this is known as your monitor. This is your monitor. This is the display. This is what shows you what you're working on. The whole thing you're working on, this is showing you here, right? So if you do any effect or anything, it's going to display here. Then on this details section, it tells you the properties of whatever element you're doing. Let's say if you add an effect, it shows you the property here, and you can adjust some of the attributes. Then if you come down here, you can see the whole of this place here is your timeline. The whole of this lower section is your timeline. So once you import a video and it gets active, then you see multiple tracks are going to be displayed here. Unlike your CapCut's editing interface on your phone, it doesn't give you default more than one track, except you have to go through what did I call it, overlay or what, masking. When I think either overlay or mask. When you mask it, then it shows you a different track, another track entirely. Right. So, but once we import elements here, I will drag them to our timeline. You're going to see that we could be able to place them on different tracks. Is that understood? Do we all understand? Understood. Okay, I think all of us understand. All right. So, having explained to you all these cap quotes, let me take you over to um some editing platforms online that you can get inspiration from. So you all can see the new screen I'm sharing, right? You can see the new screen I'm sharing. I'm sharing another different thing. Okay, all right. So now we have this one here is known as biteable. Biteable. Not just a normal biteable, right? But before you get to this interface here, you have to sign up with them, put in some information, then they'll bring you here, right? And like I said, I think they have three features. But if you want to get to, I think some of them want to get to an extent, you have to upgrade, right? You have to upgrade, and also Envato. I think it should give you some time to load up. Envato, well, you can get some inspiration or you can get some video templates, right? That you can just choose to work on, right? But I think this one you have to subscribe, and maybe at for the free part, you might just be able to download one templates like that. You can see you can find video templates here, right? But these templates depends on how you download it, right? Um, there are some you'll be able to download, but you can't actually edit the content, right? But you can see this one here is carrying a Premiere Pro icon, meaning that once you download it, you can open Adobe Premiere Pro and you'll be able to access the content so that you can edit it to your own. But I think other ones are not carrying any element. I don't think you can. Or maybe they'll just give you the, I don't know. I don't know how they share it. But then one other thing, uh I don't know if there's anything like CapCut template online, right? So but until I get any information like that, then I'll share. All right. I think there's another one here. Also, here is another one. This one is called wave.video. Here also you could here you could also find templates from their website, and you can edit it to your choice. You edit it as you want. So so now this one, if I should play it, yes, you're going to see how the template looks like. I just played it now. Okay, so the first thing said is upload template. Okay, that's good to know. So I just played that template now. Did you hear the sound? Did you hear the sound? Let me play it if I will adjust to it. No one is saying anything. Did you hear the sound from the video template I just played now? No one is saying anything. Then I'll play it again. Then I'll know. Did you hear the sound? Give me feedback on the chat. Yes or no? Did you hear the sound? If I'm not getting any feedback,
No,
it means you
sir.
heard it. So I'll just write on. Okay. You can also always use the chat. All right. Let me see. All right. I'll try to share it again and see if you hear the sound. You hear the sound this time around. All right. All right. That's perfect. Okay. So now you can see that these templates they can give you professional content, right? So now it's your duty to know how to maneuver and edit all these templates, right? So I know most of you might be finding it hard because you've not really known how to edit using your PC, right? But once you get the experience from what we'll be doing on CapCut, I think you'll be able to, move around easily by yourself. Okay, so I've been able to introduce you to some online editors that you can get inspiration from, right? Let's play this one so you see how this one looks like. All right. So this one right here is what I actually did based on the prompt or based on the commands I gave. I think this is so based on the prompt I gave it, so you could give me a video template on digital marketing and content creation. So that's what you just saw there, right? So you can use it for, I think, and all these videos are professional video type. I choose to the types of professional videos so that you could have a proper view of what you could do or what should in case you are being engaged uh, by a company or an organization, so you know what you may want to achieve, right? Just like I said, video quality matters. The type of visuals you're doing matters, right? So, all right. I hope you guys saw everything here on this what should I call it? Online editors that I've showed you. Right. Okay. So now let's go back to our CapCut, right? So just give me some minutes. So my surprise, it's not here. All right. Okay. Let me still share it so that you also learn from that one too. So that in case you want to, you know, practice. So you're seeing the screen, right? So what I did was I just came to Google and I typed a video templates, right? Free download. I don't think I'm looking for videos that I want to just download and just know for practice sake. So from here now, from this list, the one I prefer, I used to like their videos is this VDevil, right? So, but probably maybe I've not taken my time to check other. Right click, I open the link here for. Their watermark on it. So, but let me just see if I can still use it. So I like opening. So let me move into another tab. Oh, so this one that have their template on it is actually premium download. So I can get this one, right? So bye bye. Uh, so all these ones are free, right? You can see them being free on it. But I think all these ones with lightning bolts, I think they are premium. So should in case you're trying to, make a selection. Then let me just select this one. So you can see free download, right? So download So I chose the HD. I chose high definition. So this one, this one, or this one, and this one. So I'm just trying to, get around them. Oh, uh, if I should select 4K now, it would be too heavy, kind of. But I will download more than. Also download another I'll download HD, right? I'll download HD as well. This one, why did it stop? I'll just download 4K because it's not heavy. They said I've reached my daily guest limit, so I have to sign in. I've created an account with them before, but I don't have that time, please. Right, so we'll just download the one that this one that they keep stopping. I don't know why it's just 23 and 18 megabytes, so it's taking all the time. Hey, wow, for this video stuff. Okay, so one has successfully downloaded. So we'll just have to go back to CapCut now. So uh, I hope you can see the CapCut. You can see my CapCut screen, right? Let me know because this CapCut wahala. Let me know if you see my CapCut screen. Okay. Rejoice say he can see the CapCut screen. Chima, So Chima, I think maybe you check your network. Any other person can see this CapCut screen aside Rejoice. Deborah, can you see it? Walter, can you see the screen? All right. All right. So Chima, check your internet, check your network. So now this is the CapCut now, right? So let's import the video we just downloaded, assuming it's a video that we created, right? So we just click import. So I've clicked import. My Windows interface. Don't panic. The Teams have automatically stopped sharing the screen. I'll share it back. All right. So it's because of I chose to open a window. That's why it did that thing. So I've selected the video. All right. Okay. So the video has imported. Right. So this is the video downloaded. Hope you can remember. You can see it. You can see the video. You can see the CapCut and see the video we downloaded, right? All right, all right. So now we've successfully imported the video to our editing software, right? So, but now we can't start working on it. We can't do anything like just like this. We can't just import it and leave it like that. So, for us to properly edit the video, add text, add effects, right? So we need to add it to our timeline. So there are two methods you can add the video to your timeline. Is by using your mouse to click and drag to your timeline like this. You can see the way and drag it. I don't know. You can see I dragged it here. You can see it has. You can see that plus sign at the tail of my cursor, right? It means that I can add it there. That's one. The second method is just to select the video element and you click this plus button here. It adds to your track. Alright. So remember I told you tracks are on your timeline. Why is Teams cutting my screen? I be it's cap cutting here. While I'm on get on for body. So so this is just everything is like this. So alright, so after the video, you can see that as the video is on this track here, right? And it's selected. Imagine, okay, look, if I should deselect it like outside the track now, you know, the track is having a white border now, right? There's a border here, white border, right? So if I should click outside now, you're going to see that there's a change on your display, right? Initially, there were four knobs around the video, if you could remember. As you click it again, you can see there are four knobs there. So now what this knobs does is that it helps you to like reduce the size of the video in case you want to add two different scenes, two different visuals on a particular scene, right? Two different visuals on a particular scene. Just the way you see on channels TV, where they will say doing is on they are holding the interview for is on the other side of the screen from another place, right? So you can actually do that thing here. So once you select it, you click one, you see you can reduce and increase it. Okay, so now on this timeline, on this timeline, it has what is called track. That's where the video is lying down now. Track. Then on this track, you see this long thing here that I'm dragging to the left and to the right is known as your marker, right? It's known as your marker. So what the marker does is that it identifies frame, a particular frame at a particular time. Frame in the sense that your video is made up of multiple frames, right? Your video is made up of multiple frames. That is to say, what forms your video is multiple pictures that are placed and allowed. So how should I put it? That are stacked, right? Multiple pictures that are stacked. So once those pictures are, rolled at the speed of time, it shows as video. How many of you remember, or how many of you have come across a social content, probably on Instagram or YouTube or Facebook or TikTok, where you see an artist, usually it's artists that does those things. They will draw different characters on different papers. So the moment they, you know, they flip the papers with speed, it to now act as though the the pictures are moving. So it's the same concept. That is the same concept for videos, right? So you know that your videos are made up of frames. Like what is showing here on this player monitor now is a frame. Is a picture, right? If you go a step further now, there are other frames. You see, if you so move that frame, another frame, another frame. But as the speed, it goes as if the pictures are uh, uh, it goes it moves as if it's a motion picture, right? So this is the mechanism behind video production. Like I'm just trying just to share you this knowledge, how your videos are being made. So everything is still pictures, but the concept of videos are those still pictures that are stacked. There's a mechanism that flips them speed of time. So what the marker does is that it identifies a particular frame at a particular time. If you look at this portion here, you see the time starts at 00 semi column 00, right? That is 0 seconds, 0 minutes, 0 hours. Then at this point here, it's 10 seconds, right? It's 0 hours and 10 seconds. 0 hours, 10 seconds, right? 0 hours, 0 minutes, 10 seconds, and so on and so forth, right? So if you also look, you see that the actual timing is moving here. You can see right now the clip is at 8 seconds, right? While the full clip is 12 seconds, 12 seconds, 20 milliseconds, right? So I hope you understand. I hope all these things I'm identifying. I hope you understand. I hope you understand. Like I'm not seeing response on the chat section. Like if you understand, so that I'll move forward. Okay, no response, so I think I'll just move forward then. Okay, so now if you look here now, so now the what did you know is now you might be asking, okay, let's assume you have a full video and there's a portion you don't want it to show. You don't want that. Maybe when you're recording, you just say, okay, you cut it out from the video. Then you start another a clean session, as in clean recording session inside that same video clip, right? You don't want to stop the video, right? Or maybe you record one part and you have like 5 parts. So in those parts you want to cut it so that you join the other parts that is good with another part that is good, right? So those of you that are familiar with the CapCut editing software on your phone, you might know all these things. But for those of you that are new, now for you to be able to cut, let's say at this point of the video, at this point here, we don't want the video to, we don't want this part, we don't want a particular scene around here to play, right? So what we'll just do, we'll have to bring our marker here around this point, right? The marker at at the particular frame that we want to cut, right? So once we're here, then what you now do is on these tools here, you're going to see you identify splits. You can see this split here, right? So now once you just click on this split, it's going to split the video into two different parts. So now we've successfully cut the video into two, right? So the other one. The reason being that on CapCut, this track here, this main track, has a magnet feature. That is to say, it auto joins different clips to like so that they will be close to each other, so that there will be no space. So in order to turn off this feature, you just have to come here and you find magnets, right? Turn off where is it? I think okay, they've changed the name to snapping. Turn off auto snapping. Oh, no, it's not auto snapping. Where is the magnet now? Here, yeah, look at it here. Turn off main track magnet, right? Once you click on it, it turns it off, so you'll be able to, freely separate as you wish or as you want. Okay, so now you've seen how to cut videos into another. Let's say this is the part that we don't want, this one. So you can now say you delete it if you want, right? So also, let's say now we are having two video elements here on our track. So let's say we want to carry this other element to another track, right? So you can just simply click and drag. You see, it brings up a blue line and you just release it. So now you can see that the video has been safely added to a new track, and stack up the track as much as you want, right? As much as you want. So when editing, all your visual elements, that is all your visual element, that is to say your video, your pictures, your graphics, your effects, your transition, everything visual, anything visual, right? On this your timeline, they are stacked up in an ascending order. That is to say, just the way I placed this element on the new track. If I now split this one, let's say I want to, let me split this one so that we'll have three elements. And let's say I want to add another visual element. It's all begin. So that's how it goes. I can also say but I cannot say I want to this is not is not video stacking is. So your visual element. Now let's say your audio elements, anything you do, your music, your sound recordings, your voiceover, everything order. That is to say, this main track below, that is where your audios are stacked. Let me see. I should download one audio element so that you see. Okay, no, we need to download it. I should just add from this template here. So let's say I want to add this music, right? I want to go to music and then I want to click on save because this looks, oh, the video here, they look like marketers, right? So okay, let me add this corporate VP company introduction. But you see, it's sad. I don't know how it looks like, but let me just add it. So first of all, since it's a template, I'll have to download it. So you can see this download area here. I have to click on it, download. So I've downloaded it. So now I've clicked that plus button. So it has been added to my timeline. This Teams. So it has been added to my timeline, right? You can see it on my timeline. So now, as I added it, by default, you're supposed to see it, stacked up. It's supposed to be stacked up, right? Like stacked up here like this. But you can see it's not working, it's not happening. So it's stacked below. So this is the main track, it's always stacked below. Your audios are stacked below in descending order. So I think so. This is like the basics of editing on editing your videos. So so if you should play the video now, you're going to see that is originally the video didn't have a sound. So but we just added the sound now, right? So let me just bring everything together so that there will be no discrepancy between them. So we should play now. The video is going to have sound because we've added sound. So you heard the sound and you saw how the visuals were appealing, right? Okay. So any question so far on all that I've done on that CapCut? Any question? Any question, or I should ask my question? I have not done anything text. I'm just asking based on all that I've explained so far. Do you have any question that you want to ask as regards that? So, but if there's no question, I could just I'll just move ahead. Sorry, my network just did some kind Nigerian character. Okay, so I'll share my screen again. Okay, so you guys said you understood. All right, so sorry, Victoria. My own to just tweak, quite long. Well, I'm back now. So we've seen how to import video, add the videos to our track, the video elements to our track. We've also seen how to split the videos into different numbers, and we also added audio to our track. And then for you to add a text, now you can come to this text. You can choose to add a default text if you want. That is to say, you just want to type the text by yourself. For CapCut, I like using text templates, right? Because they have pre-designs for me. So I'm just going to find the template that suits um, the kind of video that is here, right? So this one, I like this one. I like this one. So I'll just download it. Then I will add it. So you should download. I give you some time to download. So it has downloaded. So I'll just add it to my track now. So I've added it to the track. It's on. It's on the track now, right? So you can see it here. It's a visual element, so it's stacked up here. So I wanted to show at the beginning. So now, it's a template. So for me to edit this template, I have to move my marker so that I will see what's showing on the. All right. So you can see it's almost covering the whole of my screen. So if I select outside the track, all those transformation edges is not going to be visible. But once I select the text element, the transformation edges are visible. So I can click and drag it, right? So that I can locate the transformation edge and pinch it down, right? Transformation edge and pinch it down. So I want to keep this around somewhere around here, right? So this is where I want it to be, right? Then next is I want to change what is written inside. So on this, remember the description part I told you about? Look at them here. So it has paragraph 1, 2, and 3. So remember it said focusing on myself, right? So but this time around I write focusing on business. So this time around I write change myself to business. So that it's going to, because the video content are group of marketers, because these people are marketers, sales officers, analyzing how to push product sales and the rest. So focusing on business, right? Exploring shopping on business. So this exploring, all right, um, exploring. I also write write sales, write sales, then comma products. Right. So I've edited the content. So I'll deselect it, right? So if I should play it now, so you're able to see that I'll play it again so that you see. So when I play it now, you're going to see. You saw how the video was, right? And how the video came out with the text. You can see that the text template gave it a nice feel, a nice feature, right? So we've successfully added text. So now let's see, you can see that this audio is too long. So we can also split the audio. So let's say we want it to, you can see if you observe my marker to once it gets to the ending, there's this auto snap, like it auto snaps to the ending part so that it could help you identify the end part of the video. So what I'll just do, I'll just select the audio, then I'll just hit split so that it will cut it. So this part I don't want it, then I'll just select it. It's selected, then I'll delete it. And so I'm just going to work with this one here, right? So also if you want to more like this and find other text templates that could fit or that could do the work that you want. So let's say I want to add this one as well. Also, if you want the text to play to the end of the video, so I've added it, right? So you can see the transformation edge. I'll just pinch it, then I'll keep it around here, right? And let me see if it's in synchrony with. Okay, I'll just drag it up a bit. I'll pinch it again to reduce the size. So I've added two text. So this one I can also change the text. So this one I'll write uh, which company now? All right. Okay. All right. Fancy Studios. Fancy. Fancy Studios. You can see studios. And this one I'll just write all right limited. Right. All right. So now we've added two texts. So we should play it. So you can see that two of them played and they stopped at a particular point because the duration that we allowed it to play was just for some seconds. So, but if you wanted to play from the beginning to the end of the video, right, you can simply click on it, click on the text element, click select now. These CapCut and Teams, they are not happy about themselves. So you select it, right? You select it, then you click the other edge. You can see after selecting, my cursor changed. Then I'll just click and drag to increase the time, right? The other one too, I could also click and drag to increase the time. For this Fancy Studios, I want it to play to the end, so it's going to play to the end, right? So, but all right. So that's, let's say I want it like this, right? So also you can see that if you say you want text to be playing till the end, you can also add more things. Like, we inserted focusing on business, right? CapCut again. We inserted focusing on business. So you can also duplicate this focusing on business by just simply pressing Ctrl C and Ctrl V, right? Ctrl copy and paste, right? So this second one, I want it to play just after the first one finishes. So you can see I put it at the end of the first one. This is the first one. I want this one to play afterwards, right? So this time around, I will run spread, focusing on business, focusing on sales, sales, right? Then let's say just these two that I want. So I could also okay. So I want them to play to this point, right? Then I could just click drag this one here, click drag and increase the time. So I could also give them some spacing so that the one would just play after the other. So I'll play it now so you see. Okay. So this one we need to adjust this one, right? We need to adjust this one, the position, right? Okay, now it's okay. So now we've successfully added text sound on the video. Then so now let's say you can see that the audio is not ending well, right? The audio has this it just stops playing like that. So what you can do is you select the audio. You can see there is a round something here, the one round thing here. You can simply click this one here and reduce it and drag it in, or you can just come to your property section here and add fade out, right? You add a fade out to it so that the audio will just gently, smoothly fade out. Also, you can also give it a fade in as well, right? So that you can smoothly start playing. So I think we have done a video per se. Then I think one other last thing is to add a fade out at the ending so that the video can just fade out. All right. So I think we should just stop here for today. Then we'll do other things tomorrow. Any question? Okay. Since no question, just you guys drop your attendance so that we'll just call it a day. Yes, definitely. It can be done on your Android. You just install CapCut on your Android. But I don't know. Just install, try. You see all this. You look around very well. You see all those templates, and you can use them. So send in your attendance, your name, and your phone number. Just go to their website. Go to, to get the CapCut, Chuku. You go to your browser. Go to CapCut.com. You're going to see download for Windows or download for MacBook. Download for Windows, you just click and you download it, then you install it on your PC. If you have CapCut already on your phone, use it now. Explore. No, come see to go. Come see I mean, to me, I was trying to pronounce your name properly, but my Igbo tongue, I've not used it well. But I'll do so very soon. Come see. There's no class on Saturday. Come see your chico. Come see your chico. So you all don't forget you're submitting your assignment tomorrow. You know I gave you assignments yesterday. Create a video. Now I've taught you how to edit on CapCut. So you're editing it. To this evening, I'm going to share with you the things that you're going to write as caption and the necessary tasks that you do, right? So I'm expecting as I send it, you begin to upload. So the submission deadline is tomorrow before class time. So hope everybody has sent in his or her attendance. So if yes, you all will have a nice day. Go and enjoy the rest of your day. Yeah, thank you, Walter. So I don't know the meaning of I don't know what etchi means. I don't know. I'll ask around about the meaning.